Alright, hello everyone. I'm going to start out with the 121 today, which hello Lobobo and Dana. Nice to see you guys. I haven't played this tank in a while, so figure why not hop into it first. It's not the easiest tank to play, but for whatever reason, it kind of called out to me to play. Like usual, if anyone has any specific tanks they'd like to see, feel free to request them. I'll gladly play them for you. I'm going to try to get done at least the E50 within like 10,000 experience, I think, for the Top Gun on it. Hopefully I'll be able to get that done today. There we go. So not exactly the map I was hoping for, but hopefully we can make it work here. Hello, Ab. Nice to see you. It's just... I'm going to see where my bat chat TVP goes. It's just... I'm contemplating going over here. Only because this tank really cannot fight up in that northwest corner. It's just a little bit hesitant because they have E50M, Object 907, but I might be good. We'll see. We'll find out here soon enough. I guess I'll be our guinea pig to go over here since nobody else is. And there's the E50. Hopefully somebody gets some damage off on him. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind, he didn't push. Okay. Hello, Silent Ninja, nice to see you. Yeah, I can get the Type 4 WZ 111. I can do both of them. So I got plenty of people behind me here. However, I only got one shot on the E50, and I have a feeling that there's at least a TD or two up there. I'm just waiting for this bat to kind of poke up a little bit here. He should be able to spot, I would think, something, but there we go. He spotted the E50 for me. So let's try to at least nudge up here a little bit more. Very nice. Oop, I'm spotted by somebody. I would assume up on that little ridge line. Yeah, I can do an autoloader. Actually, let me swap over to a heat round. I'm probably gonna take a lot of damage here, but yep, I guess bounce 2 at least. Crap. And of course, I guess bounce off of the E50. Awesome. Ah, shit. Let's say I thought I reloaded before him, but nope. It's just low HP tanks still can damage you. I just keep hitting that frickin' side part of this turret. Just if I stay here too long, I'm gonna take damage here shortly from behind me. There's no doubt about that. Crap. Yeah, I kind of... I can't fight this guy, because if I angle the other way, I'm going to get RD'd. I don't have the gun depression to fight him elsewhere. It's just, yeah, sometimes this tank can really put you in a bad spot. And it doesn't help that the people sitting behind me, like they should have been able to hit that Conway, and they did not. It's just, yep, unfortunately. That could have been, I should have pushed in when the bat was still alive, but yeah, I was just hesitating a little bit. He is able to get hit by Artie. It's just, yeah, which, my lights just flickered again. Awesome. Hello, Spadicus, nice to see you. I just have a feeling this convoy is going to push up behind me. Anybody? Anyone want to shoot him? That was such a bad shot on my part. There we go. Finally got a hit right on the front of his mantlet. That's what I was waiting for. It just took, what, 4 or 5 shots? Alright, I'm just trying to wait a second here. It's just I have a feeling that 704 is still looking that way. He can one-shot me, so just trying to be a little bit. Yep, he's still sitting there. And Conway is, yep. Oh lord, he missed. Let's get out of the way of the people about to shoot at him, because that would be extremely bad for me. I was about to say, I was trying to get out away from him because with the accuracy of that JPZ, he could have hit me. Let's see, is he able to spot me there? Sometimes it's a little bit safer to go this way just because, oh god, I'm spotted by somebody here. I think it's that 704 up on the top. Nope, it's an Udez. Oh god, I can't even see him. Now I'm ammo racked. Yeah, I think thing's got crazy camouflage. I do know it's reload though, so I knew that I could shoot it without having to worry about it. Hello, 4Play, nice to see you. Thank you very much, JPZ. Alright, oh god. And I'm dead. I took my eyes off of him for a second. Oh well. I still did a decent job over here, but yeah, it would have been nice to get back in time. I just didn't see him. And I had my turret turned to the right. Oh well, still did 2600 spotting damage. Let's move along here. Hello Uber, nice to see you. Alright, so I got the Type 4, WZ-111, and a French autoloader. So, hello tank killer. So we got the Type 4 here. Which news that kind of came out, I think early today. If you check over at thedailybounce.net, that World of Tanks blog. So on Super Test they added, what is it? Chinese tank destroyers, which originally kind of came out a couple weeks ago that they're going to be exclusive to the Chinese server. But it's looking like they're going to come out to every server if they're added to Super Test for, you know, Russian, European players to test. So it's going to be interesting. More or less, Russian, or not Russian, Chinese tank destroyers. They're very similar to Russian tanks, like their medium tanks and heavy tanks kind of are. They're basically, I would say, similar to the SGU-122-54, so the Tier 9 one. They look pretty much like Russian tank destroyers. They perform, I would say, a little bit different. They have big guns, and, you know, pretty much that's the trait of Russian TDs, and it's going to carry over to the Chinese ones, it looks like. So think like 130 millimeter guns, stuff like that. More like the Object 263 Russian TD line than Object 268 one. Hello, Dadit. Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in. But nonetheless, it's a little bit interesting. It's very early on, so there's not a lot of information about them out there. But I would assume that they'd add them to all servers, just because they're not completely fictional. Yeah, I don't think that most of them were ever like used in a official standpoint. I think they were just the Chinese used them to test gun platforms, but there's quite a few TDs in the game that fall into that same category. Certain premium tier 5 medium, the RAM too, I would guess. Alright, so they pushed pretty damn hard through the valley because nobody held it. But we have like six tanks plus 2 sitting back where I just came from. So they should be fine. If they lose down there, then there's no hope for us anyway. Hello, Matthew. Nice to see you. The Ram 2 or the Matilda? My PC configuration, there's a link in the video description beneath here. It has my PC specs on it. A little bit easier just to go there. I don't remember everything off the top of my head. The Matilda Black Prince, yeah, I can play that. Alright, I was gonna head this way. I'm a little bit late though. Hopefully, I think I just, yep, I guess got spotted. I was gonna say, I thought you picked the Ram 2 back up recently, so that's why I guessed that. Probably. He's probably AFK. It is the morning. I feel like people just log into matches and don't do anything sometimes. Hopefully my turret, oh god, isn't sticking out. It was, but man, is this team struggling to mount any kind of defense here. We're still in this, but do I like the pilot? I like playing it, yes. I do think the M46 though is better than it though. The M46KR, that is, you know, the other tier 8 premium. So that's why when a lot of people ask me, is it worth it? I'm like, if you have that tank, you know, I would definitely not worry too much about getting the pilot, which I'm not going to be able to survive here for too much longer. It looks like I'm going to get flanked by one way or another just because... Come on, guys. This is not a sustainable spot with my defender running away. It's like, yes, there's an RU-251 back there. However, at the same time, I really, really need your help. And, yep, he's about to whack me there. Hello, anybody? Thank you, T30. That helps me out a little bit there. Thank you, T110E3. That's what I was looking for there. Hello, Abdul. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a good day. Let's see if this E50 backs up here. I'm going to assume that he is. He's not going to make it to the next little opening, I feel like. Let's see, though, if I can finagle myself. Here we go, and he's a goner. That should open that whole side up, though. Oh god, E5. I'm stuck. That's not good. Heat round would have cut through me anyway, but... Come on, guys. There's not that many tanks left. Like, the only way we lose is... Lord. Hello, Mojo. Nice to see you. We lost Al Haloof, unfortunately. But, yeah, I didn't exactly do a whole lot outside of some spotting damage, but it killed us, that E50 kind of staying alive as long as it did. Alright, so we got the 111 up here, up first. Go to the derp side. Levi? No. Which that is not me clicking, you're not hearing things. Ryan's over there.
Yeah, sure. Blame it on me.
Alright. I'm probably gonna go over to the 1-2 side. It's like I always think about heading to this side, but not in a tank without a lot of armor. Which I guess I should start posting that. I keep forgetting to post it. Hello, Hyper. Nice to see you. Oh, welcome to the stream. I actually like this tank a little bit better on like larger maps, just because, you know, it's less about using your armor and more about using your mobility a little bit sometimes, depending on the map. This one, it's pretty much straight up brawling, so well, she does have class, yes. That's why she's not, you know, teaching today. So. Just means she doesn't have to go in as early. Must be nice. No. Alright, so it looks like they pushed pretty hard over on the 8 line. At least we got a lot of people over there. But I still have to be a little bit careful. There's a Waffle Truck or PZ4 and a Conqueror somewhere still. Probably going to be straight ahead of me, but I'll take a little bit of a gamble and try to push out here to help my... And of course, 0 damage critical hit. Gotta love them. Just trying to take out some tanks, that way they have the numbers there. So right now it's pretty evenly matched. I still have a shot on this guy. There is one SPG, I'm not too concerned about him, but yeah, time for us to push. No gun depression. I'm just waiting for my reload right now. Don't think I can hit that E50. It's just they definitely stacked the 8 line, so time to just break this open. Oh god, I pulled that shot. Didn't want to get too close because it would have made a potentially for me to miss. Hello Enrico, nice to see you. Very nice. Our other sides are all falling down, but yeah, we do have an UDES back at the base. This E50 though is just, yeah, our center pushed when they probably should have just held back a little bit. E50, I was about to say, where are you? You're over there somewhere, I just can't see you. Oh god, my gun is damaged. Yep. Dude, chill the... You're on my blacklist, dude. Seems like every frickin' time. Alright. I would like to get one more person on the cap here. Come on, T-34. No? You don't wanna get on there? Trying like begging here. Come on, you can do it. It's just we would have capped them out by now. It's frustrating. We would have won it. Not that we have lost yet, but it's becoming more likely of us losing right now. Come on, dude. It's not rocket science to move over to the cap. Like, oh my goodness. Now the E50 is gonna come up and reset. Unless I get extremely lucky here, I don't think I'm gonna get that lucky. So I have a Conqueror coming up. E50 already. Cool, he bounced. There we go. God damn, like, it would have just been so much easier if the T-34 just did something. Oh god. That, I'm so glad we won that, but that would have been so much easier had he just pulled up there. It's like, nope, I do not like you, dude. I'm going, you just weren't listening at all, or even. Anyway, we got a win. I capped out. Thank God we won that, because I would have been pissed. But that T-34. Don't know what he was doing. Like, even if he didn't want to get on the cap, he didn't even turn around to shoot the E50. Didn't even, yeah. Yeah, oh well. But we won the Type 4 as well, thank God. Oh my god. So a French tank, autoloader. Let's see. It's like, usually I'd go with, since you just said autoloader, I'm going to go with the 1390, just because I am technically grinding the 1390 here. Mojo, you are correct. You did see that they're buffing the pen on the E25. They're switching the APCR round to a heat round with 250 millimeters of pen. However, it's only on World of Tanks Blitz. So, don't have to worry about it. Yeah. You did see that though. But World of Tanks Blitz is, like, for as much as people give World of Tanks PC crap on balancing, Blitz is a completely different story. So yes, they are changing the E25, but only on World of Tanks Blitz, so not to say nobody's going to care, but it's not that big of a deal. Let's see, do I try to get up into the spotting bush? I don't know if I am. I don't really have this set up for passive. Nah, I'm not even gonna try it. It's just I don't have a camo net, binoc, stuff like that, so me going up there in a 1390 won't do as much good as I feel like. I'd rather try to active scout here. Doesn't look like they have many people. Yeah, they don't have many. Alright, T-44. I don't know why you're trying to scout out here. You don't really have that much gun depression. Hello, Joel. Nice to see you. Hello, Japanese or Asian person. Sorry, I don't speak. I can't read that. But hello, nonetheless. I'm trying to spot for our group of people on the 1 to 2 line. However, it's going to be a little bit difficult because the enemy's not pushing up anywhere except for over on the hill. I can set up to try to get some shots over there. Give it a peek. I might die. There he is. Since I know my guys from the hill, I've been in their situation. They have shots on the CDC. Oh god, my team is pushing over here. Just hold on, guys. We still got 12 minutes. Hello, Ante. And My Games. Hello. Don't know what you're saying, but hello nonetheless. Alright, see you. Have a good day.
I don't know.
I'll see you when you get home. Yeah, Joel, I would say the sweet spot in World of Tanks is tier 8 most of the time. Okay, I spotted one more guy. Anybody gonna shoot him? He is not doing what his username says. He's not rushing into the battle. Nope, not one hit. Okay. Well, it is going to get changed. It's going to bump up 1 tier in the next patch, most likely. It should be light tanks. But more or less, I would say I like the 1390. It's less of a scout, more you can do a lot of damage in this thing. It's just not always the easiest to use because of the long reload between the magazines. I'm just driving around in circles, so just spotting some people, hopefully gonna get some damage off, or they can. I haven't even taken a shot yet. Pretty much hyper, yes. I don't think anybody wants to see that. I have shots on those guys, but if I stop and we lose me, I have a feeling that we're just gonna get torn to shreds. Because I am the only one doing any kind of scouting. Just trying to keep these guys lit, because, yep, they're trying to push the hill when all you gotta do is wait for this 5120 to get out, and that'll make your life so much easier pushing. There we go. Snuck in one shot there. I don't have a good chance of penning him, but I'll give it my all. It's like if I had APCR, it'd be a lot easier. At the very least, it's going to make him possibly get off of the hill. Oh, almost. Trust me, I won't. Oh god, I messed this up a little bit. I'm going to get shot at. I think it's about time that our 1 to 2 line pushes up, though. I have the Skoda T40. Is that the premium? If it is, I like it. I don't have any Chex tanks, so usually I don't play it all that much. I would say, yes, Fame is pretty damn good. I'll give them credit. Oh, he got whacked there. Daddy Trump. Someone's username. That's pretty funny, Joel. The evolution of Britannia's scouts. Hey, they're finally starting to move up. I will help you guys out, hopefully, here. I'm just waiting, because they couldn't fire all the way back here. That's why I was not pushing up. Didn't make sense for me to move up if they couldn't actually shoot that 215B. They got him now, though. At least 2 of them can hit him. So you gotta kind of keep in mind it doesn't do you any good spotting for people. There we go. Awesome. If nobody can actually shoot them. There we go. A little bit of arty. They can probably take him out easy. I'm probably gonna end up dying now. Never mind, the bat chat moved. Kind of wish I didn't do any damage to that CDC, because I could possibly... I'm at 7,000 assist damage here. I really wish I had my light tank 15 frickin' mission going, but I don't have it unlocked yet. Because this probably would have gotten it done, I think. So I'm just gonna keep going for assist damage, whatever. I'm not gonna stop and shoot. Unless, it'll probably be this bat chat. Or, nah, the 1390 out. We're down to just 2 tanks here. There we go. Hello, Lucas. Nice to see you. Even though Graham's not here, take this, Graham. You always make fun of me with light tanks. And I mean that kind of jokingly. I know you don't make fun of me, but... This is how I like the scout. I don't like, it doesn't always do me good, though. Because it is a little bit risky active scouting, but... This is my kind of scout here, is just always moving. But... Let's see if I can sneak in here for the last kill. It doesn't look like it, though. He's going into the charioteer. No! They contemplated adding in like half tracks and stuff, but I think they decided it's not really worth the effort. Which, yay, best match ever. At least I did complete. Yeah, I completed like tank 10. Thank God. Ace tanker though, patrol duty. Thank you for requesting a French autoloader, and only 327 damage, but I just barely beat him out for top experience. That was pretty close. Pretty damn good match though. 7,667 assist damage. Very awesome. Alright, let me get going after this. My next tank up for request is the Matilda Black Prince. Alright, let me get down with the M3 Lee up next. Thank you very much, guys. It works for me like one time, 1 out of 50, I would say. So let me clip this match out here. But whoopsie daisy, that is not what I wanted to do there. So the Matilda Black Prince is up next. I can play the M3 Lee. Yes, I can do that. Let's hop into battle here. Go, I think. Yeah, I think that worked. I think it worked there. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something now. I forget. Pretty much any tank can scout, yes. It's just usually when I play lights, I like light tanks that are a little bit more focused on damage, like the 1390. Um, just because I don't like always relying on, sitting somewhere trying to spot for damage. I always like moving around. That way I can get to where I need to be. But yeah, that doesn't always work out in today's game. It will, I would say, with the light tank rebalancing, it's going to go a little bit more back towards that without the plus or minus 3 matchmaking. And they're going to be a little bit better balanced. So they're still going to be really good at scouting, even if you passive spot, like in a bush or something. But you're going to see a lot more light tanks, moving around, actually, like, doing a little bit more on the move. VK4502B, yeah, I can do that. I got time to type that in while I move up here, I think. I keep forgetting to post my little thing here. T25-2, unfortunately I do not have that tank. I don't own it. I have it, I think I have it unlocked, but I went through that line before that was even a tank in World of Tanks. But my full request list is in the video description beneath here. It has every tank that I can play during the stream. I do have most American tanks. That's just one of the very few that I do not own. Are you kidding me? Come on, frickin' Matilda Black Prince. Let's say I know I can damage him. Alright. Yeah, look at that blistering speed. Overwhelming penetration and everything about this tank. Yeah, I can't even pen the side of a T-150. APCR can now. Come on, my reload is so long. You know you want to pop out here. I'm not that concerned about him doing damage to me. I'm concerned about him spotting me. Hello, Pesmed. Nice to see you. Oh, that's nice. He got a tank. Yeah, that tank got a little bit of a buff. I remember Abdul winning it when I gave one away. Fortunately, I got a little bit of a buff to its mobility, I believe. That way it's not as slow anymore. Don't know why I'm facing off against a KV-85, but alas, I am. Be nice if these guys would come up and help me. I know it can, but it's definitely not a reliable shot, Joel, but thank you. I'm just gonna keep chasing this guy down. It's just... So if I'm against a tank with higher alpha, I'm either going to swap over to APCR if I really want to win a fight, or try my best not to get shot by them. Yeah, I can do the T-29. Yeah, it's a premium tank, yes. I still don't... It's not my favorite tank to play. But I know a lot of you guys like it. It's just... I'm allowed to not like every single tank. I will play it though, you know. It's nice switching things up every now and then. It's like, I'll say I like this a lot better than, say, the Archer. I like playing that at times just to have a different type of gameplay. However, I would say that I like this a lot better than that. Yeah. They are camping their base hard. I'm out of premium shells. I'm just going to leave that E2. If we lose this, it's going to be a little bit depressing. Oh god. We might lose this because I'm not going to be able to get back to the base. I auto-aim sometimes, depending on how enemy's moving compared to me. Yeah, there's no way I'd be able to get back to the base if they start capping for me to reset. So I'm just going to go to their base. Fortunately, that Decker Max just took that guy out, so... Go. Come on, you guys can go reset. Which I'll catch up on chat in a second here. I'm just trying to figure out where this KV-1 is going to pop up. So I assume he's still back here. Nah, never mind. He's not back here. The T-67 is... Yeah. Oh, God. This is not good. This KV-1's one-shottable. Maybe I should have went back to the base. Too late now for me, though. He's probably gonna die, and this is probably where they turn to start yelling at me. Oh well, I probably should have went back. I just didn't think I'd get there in time. I probably would. I'd be worried about. I don't think I would have been able to get there, but if I went up on the hill, I could have shot that KV-1. I could have done that, but I wouldn't have actually made it back to the cap, so just a little bit of a oversight there. Anyway, pretty decent amount of damage, but yeah, a loss is a loss. Their grill did a really good job, though. Anyway, alright, so I got the T-29 for request. We got the M3 Lee up next. I'm going to play that, and then I do want to mix in a couple tanks. I need to get doubles on. I keep forgetting to do that. The E3, I can play that. A Raider badge in Matilda, yes. There is a premium like the Cairnavarn. It's the FV... What is it? I forget what it is. The whole title. It's a tier 7 tank. You just don't see many of them because they're not... it's not the best premium. It's not bad, it's just... It doesn't really have any identity in a way. Hello, Floyd. Nice to see you. Alright, I guess I'm going to set up over here. Since I'm in the tier 5 match, so I can't play as aggressively as I sometimes do in this, but open maps sometimes can be a little bit difficult for the Lee, because it's pretty big and boxy, and especially going over like hills, people can hit this very easily. T-32, high dang? Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, there it is, the A-45, yeah. If they try to fast cap, it's actually kind of hard at times to reset the cap on encounter from either side. So I'm going to have to actually, considering that they're doing this, I'm going to have to play this a little bit differently. Luckily from this side it's a little bit easier to reset. It's just, you can fast cap out on encounter for this, especially in mid tiers. So it's just one of those things where you have to keep in mind. I usually don't even play the cap on encounter mode, but in this map, I always kind of keep it in the back of my head. I missed that chance there. Yeah, I'm gonna... If they only have one on the cap, I'll try to help them out over this way. I just need them to spot. That's what I'm waiting for. PZ3NA. B spot. I'm just gonna take a chance here and hope that the Stug can't shoot at me. It looks like I have shots over here though. I pretty much just got sold in the premium shop once, and they never release it again. Which it looks like actually, a lot of people think the Mutant 6 is going to be re-released again. There's something on the World of Tanks portal, like monster sighting or something. It's most likely going to be the Chrysler K Tier 8 American heavy tank. So think like a Tier 8 version of the German Tier 10 VK 7201K, the PZ7K, stuff like that. A little bit different as far as the overall play style. This is going to be, he's aiming right towards me. It's definitely going to be an interesting premium. I don't think it's going to be very similar to how Americans currently play, because it has a rear mounted turret. But it looks like it'll be competitive. I'm still debating whether or not I actually want to pick it up, but I have a feeling it is going to be released here somewhat soon. I guess forget the dates that it had on the little monster event calendar thingy. Alright, I don't want to have to push into them, so I'm just going to go into this. I could go in a little cubby hole here. You literally can't be weeded out of here, but I don't have a turret to be able to fight people with. Alright guys, you got so many of you. You should, there we go, be able to deal with them. Trying to catch up on chat. Is someone leaving? Oh, see you, Matthew. have a good night or good day at work tomorrow, or today, I should say, or later today. I'm confused. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. See you around. Alright, there we go. I was about to say, they can see the grill. It looks like, yep, M5 Stewart ran into the ditch here. Alright, problem I've got now. Alright, he's moving out. Oh, I set him on fire. No fire extinguisher either. Here we go. That makes my life so much easier, I hope. It's just the next one has to come up on the cap. That's what I was kind of hoping for. Yeah, you know, premium, especially tier 8s, definitely aren't the cheapest. You know, basically like a full-fledged game they sell them as. But, you know, even though I didn't like Armored Warfare and War Thunder, if they provided a little bit more competition for wargaming, we probably would have seen the prices come down a little bit. Alright, there's somebody on the cap here. Yep, there he is. Ooh, please don't shoot me. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh. Come on, T-40. Help me out here. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. He can one-shot me. Still think it's a good idea, though. It's still 3 versus 1. So, yeah. I could have probably just winged it for the T-40 to kill him, but I was hoping I could get in 2 shots before that. That's all they have to do. 3 on cap, stay together. M7 can't fight at long range, so. Anyway, I don't think that's anyone from the stream. Let me know if it is, though. So we got the VK4502B next, but I'm doing a couple tanks I need to get doubled here. I'm getting close to the E50s, Top Gun. Maybe I am a little bit over 10,000. I'm 19,000 away. So. FV215B, I can get to that. Funny enough, I kind of was discussing a topic, and you guys know Rita. She kind of mentioned, she had brought it up last year during that whole, like, wargaming, like the players meet them and talk about stuff. Apparently the discussion about, I brought it up because people were talking about how the low tiers, the player retention is pretty damn low. Like, the game feels completely different from tier 1 to 3 until you get to tier 4. And even tier 4 and 5 feel different than playing 6 and up. And wargaming, essentially, their response was, which you can kind of see now, they're rebalancing the game. Their only real focus right now is tier 8 to 10, what they consider like end game, to make current. I don't know why I'm heading this way. I should head up here. To make their, you know, long-term players happy, in a way. They're only focused on, you know, tier 8 to 10 right now, for the most part. That's where most of their resources are focused at. However, you know, when they brought up, like, oh, why not make the game a little bit more accessible to newer players, like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3? Because right now, like, when I played on the EU server for my 250 battles, it was atrocious. Like, it wasn't even fun playing a lot of the low tier battles. Every now and again I could get it, but for a new player just starting out, like the crew systems against you, the equipment systems against you, it's just the learning curve. It isn't even just steep. It's just you can't even get up on the ledge to even start improving, you know, until you fail your way essentially through the tiers in a way. And it's not fun for a lot of people. That's why, you know, the NA server, SEA server, you know, they're not really growing very much. Now, Wargaming basically just said, we don't care about that, and, you know, they're not going to do anything about it. That's at least the last thing she had heard about it. Awesome. Gotta love freaking the engine on the E50 here. It's just unfortunate because you'd at least think, like, they have given new players like missions to be able to get like premium time and stuff like that, but you'd think they'd care a little bit more about getting new players and stuff in the game. It's like, I don't know why they can't do both, focus on high tiers and low tiers, but yeah. Awesome. Yep. I was kind of hoping, we had a T10 up here, and he's trying to fucking drive up the goddamn mountain. just... Oh, awesome. They're VK round. That helps us. I'm just getting a little bit... I can't fight hold down in the E50. That's the thing that bothers me the most about this tank. Come on, T10. Get your ass up here, dude. And it doesn't help that pretty much all these tanks can pen my turret front. Come on. Anybody? T10? Somebody? Not E10. T10. And he drove out there fucking crooked. Usually I don't... I don't get too annoyed by people sometimes, but... We have the numbers here, and literally our team is hiding behind the goddamn rocks. And they're pushing out right in front of them one by one and taking more damage than what we're outputting. So it takes 3 tanks to our 5, and it tilts that into their favor. I'm trying my best to get some kind of damage off here, but now my gunner is yep, and this guy can just cut right through my turret front, unfortunately. In a way, I play better in the Panther 2 because I don't expect it to bounce anything. I really need to treat the E50 the same way, I feel like. It's just the turret front is all kinds of bad. Oh well, at least we're gonna win this, but that was... I hate when you have the advantage and your team just sits there and lets the enemy basically reload. So, anyway, at least we won the M3 Lee match. Let me hop into the Indian Panzer here. Sure you can, Joel. It's like there is a suggestion spot on Discord to request things for the stream on my website. I don't know how fast I'll be able to get to something though, because right now, like, I plan on doing a couple things after the stream today, getting a few videos done, hopefully, maybe weak spot guides. Hello, SWAT, and also a viewer replay. But yeah, it's just my time is really limited. Like, as far as I stream, what, 9 hours I've scheduled for streams. I would say the total amount of time I kind of can do stuff now that I'm back at work, say for World of Tanks and games and stuff, is probably around like 12 to 13, maybe 14 tops hours a week. I can do like website, stream, and everything stuff. So... yeah. I do have the Type 61. Always feel free. I have a tank request list in my video description that you can click on, and it has all the tanks that I can play in the stream. I guess I'm going to head out here because nobody else is. Joel, I would probably, like, while that it's just, not to say that it's not a needed guide, it's just you can just look at the screenshots of the tech tree and see what you can buy. It's just basically the way my website is set up is for me to make something like that. Eventually, if I get too many like individual guides like that, it does make it pretty difficult for me to set up my menus on the website. But yeah, I'll think about it. But right now, pretty much what you can do is, you know, on my which tank line is right for you. If you just click on the full tech trees, it shows all the tanks you can buy with gold in the client. It's just, yeah. I have to be really careful about what I do and don't do on my website because, like, my hosting isn't cheap, but I also don't pay for like the best of the best, because I would lose money if I get, say, like a complete dedicated server for myself for the website. But I have to be careful because, you know, it is very resource intensive, having a lot of images and stuff up. Not that that would require images, but I always trim down pages that people don't necessarily look at very much on my website, because I do skirt kind of the borderline of what my host allows me to do for the package I buy. I'm concerned about that Panther 8.8. There's also Artie, but we kind of have to just go for it here because they have so many heavy tanks that we need to cap. Yeah, they have so many heavies, we need to cap them out. I hope our team does that, because that's right now the only way I see us easily winning. It's like, yes, we have the numbers, but they still have full HP mouse. They have a lot of armor and firepower. I'm probably gonna run into a tortoise back here, but I'll take a little bit of a chance. Yep, there's the tortoise. Shit, I can't do it. I'm gonna get shot here. Come on, somebody. If he pulls back, I'm just gonna go sit right behind this little bush. And really hope that he can't see me. Thank you, Labobo. I'll have to... Yeah, it's just something where right now what I want to do next up as far as stuff, it's actually going to be on Men's Gaming. I want to start writing a few things about like getting into live streaming and stuff like that. That's kind of what is on my agenda for this week. Oh, he's gonna see me. It's just frustrating. I'm gonna get damaged, of course, because this is a very winnable match, and my team's going about this pretty poorly. I gotta worry about this mouse. Come on. This tortoise is just gonna try to sneak up, I feel like, and kill me. I'm one-shottable now. This is why you... Yeah. I feel like a broken record saying this is why you should just cap. Alright, he's moving that way now. I'm just using APCR here because I would very much like to win. Well, it's almost guaranteed that we're going to win. You just never know. There, we're definitely good now. Okay. I do have the pilot, yes, SWAT. I like it. I still think the M46KR is a better premium now. Pretty decent match though. I actually really like the Indian Panzer. Yeah, basically experience-wise, top 2 experience. Pretty good amount of damage and assists. I actually have 78% win rate now in it compared to 50 for the E50, 58 for the Panther 2. So I've been doing pretty decent in it. So next up is the VK4502B. I'm glad you like them, Mojo. I really want to do more map strategies. It's just with wargaming switching over to a completely new graphic render here in the summer. I'm just kind of debating whether or not I should, keep. I think maybe like six to eight maps I need to finish updating and finishing map strategies for. I think what I'm gonna do is just do the article side of it and not the videos that I put out, like one or two, I think, videos for map strategy, maybe just one. But okay, I'm gonna go up this way. Okay, no, I kind of have to go up here. I'd be armor for my team, but only because if I do the article side of it, like my image, I'll be able to, when they come out with the new maps, they're going to be roughly the same as far as the important bits. I'll be able to put the new map image underneath what I make in Photoshop and kind of edit it there. That way it only takes me like 30 minutes to fix it instead of having to do a whole new video. And doing videos like that for, say, like weak spot guides and the map strategies, I kind of have to plan what I'm going to say about things rather than just go with it, kind of like a live stream here. So it takes a little bit more effort. I'm also kind of trying to work on Orlando made me a intro for my videos here. I'm working on hopefully making like a channel video that you probably see on other YouTubers, like for new subscribers, stuff like that. Kind of like a video going over everything that I do. That just takes it takes a lot more effort than most things I do, because I have to edit the video and clip out a bunch of things and stitch them back together. Hopefully I'm going to have that done sometime in a timely manner, though. I just need to get enough little video clips that I want to use. This could be a very bad decision. Come on, guys. There's a 212 there. Oh, this is... I'm getting shot by a T-32. There we go. That was so worth it, though. Especially because I saw that 212. I mainly stayed out there to kill him because I saw that he one-shot at someone right in the beginning. So that means he's a pretty decent arty player. To be able to... Oh! I tried... You saw that little hesitation there. When I shot, I tried to move up because I thought I was going to miss him. Alright. But yeah, I don't even pay attention to people who bring up stats in game. Most of the time they're just pricks. You can ignore people on the forums, yes. You have to click on their profile and go to it, and there is something to basically you just ignore all posts and they won't show up on the forum unless you click that you actually want to see it. I have quite a few people ignored on the forums, believe it or not. Oof, that hurt. Oh, that really hurt. Oh, Lord. Got double tap there by two Swedish TDs. Oh, awesome. I'm dead now. That's a little frustrating that they crest it there. And unfortunately, it looks like we're going to lose. I did the best I could for... this thing doesn't have the best gun depression, but... Yeah. I think I did a pretty good job. Unfortunately, our E50, he kind of went out on his own, and he's trying to brawl against a T95. I didn't go down here because for encounter, typically there's not a lot of people down here. So a lot of times you do make it pretty far here, but then you run into a wall because you can't push any further. And you're just kind of stuck there, not really doing anything. Unless you're in like a platoon of people. So anyway, up next, T29. Don't think that's anyone from the stream. Let me know if it is though. We got the T29 here. Then I have a request, I think, for the T110E3, T32, FE215B, Type 61. See you, poser. Thanks for watching for a bit. I honestly wish they kept the whole... They kept the upvote on the forums, but I wish they kept the downvotes. Granted, people just kind of trolled on purpose to get as many as they could there, but I thought it did a pretty good job at... I almost feel like if they kept it, what they should have done is if you get downvotes, your post on a specific forum thread should just get moved all the way to the bottom. That sounds pretty fun. I'm fairly sure they would have won. But who knows? More or less, like, I talked about it, I think it was a stream or two ago, about clans and how I don't really find clan wars. Which, say Uber, thanks for watching. Have a very nice day. Like how they make you have like certain tanks and certain things for strategies and stuff. Most clans. The very top ones, honestly, because everyone is very skilled and they work well together because they played for a long time together, you can get away with doing different things. But most tanks, the way that they're balanced, like, I used to love running like weird strategies in clan wars and bringing different tanks because, you know, while, you know, there, back when I played, there was a reason that almost everyone used T110E5s back then. You know, it didn't hurt to bring other tanks kind of mixed in with them. The difference between them is not that large, like say between a 50B and a E5. Now there's a little bit more of a gap, but hopefully you get what I'm saying is you don't stress too much over tanks. It's more about playing competitively and as a team than it is the individual tank. That's why, like, I know you brought up about Fame. I do like watching their stuff too, because typically they just bring whatever tank they want to play instead of like having one of your like clan officers or something yelling at you that you must bring so-and-so tank and this and that. And yeah, I actually like watching their videos because of that. Pretty much that reason alone. Yes, they're good too, that helps, but alright, T150, we need you to bump up here. Let's see, I'm going after you. No, I do have the Type 61. I never said I didn't want to play it. It's just, I was just letting you know I have a tank request list. That way you don't have to, you know, ask if I have a tank. Yeah. See, this guy's playing pretty damn good, and he kind of knows that his armor sucks. And he's just angling to where, at the very least, the front, or he could just not be paying attention at all, but the way he's angling makes his whole front outside of that like corner edge invulnerable to shots. And so that way I have to hit him on a corner to damage him. And he's pretty much just ignoring that other guy, which I would too, because, you know, and this is where Tiger P, considered a bad tank. I don't think it's a very good tank, but if you have someone playing it playing it well, which he is, and I'm kind of playing the T29 sucky. Alright. I need to regroup here, because now we're just in a clusterfuck here. I can't even get out to fight him how I want to. I want to angle the other way, but yeah. This is where having too many tanks in one spot is not a good thing. Nope, I'm not going to be able to push there now. The KV-1S is... He's going to die and end up blocking where we can go through. Alright. Can I get through here? No. No. Come on. There we go. I get really frustrated when people can't fight cohesively. And this guy, you know, he's just poking out, taking us out one by one. There we go. That's what we had to do, is work as a team. And I'm dead. I didn't know if he was going to come up a little bit over to the left or not. Would have helped if that T1 Heavy was up. Grant, he doesn't have a lot of HP, but now the Panther is just going to... Yeah. That's just bad teamwork there. It's like the reason... Like, I killed the SPG first off there. I didn't push into the Tiger, which would have negated him being able to poke in and out and take shots and chip him off at me. I didn't push into him because my team wasn't pushing up with me at that moment. By the time they finally decided to push up, we all had low HP. That just frustrates me when shit like that happens because it's very easily avoidable. I do not, Rob. Well, Joel, you and a lot of other people have brung up the whole strongholds and clan wars and stuff in Van. I've said it a lot of times. This clan, like, mainly just for platooning, like, anyone is welcome to join as long as you're, you know, not a troll, essentially, or a mean person to other people. I have no real intention of doing clan wars or anything. If we get enough people eventually where people want to do it, you guys are welcome to do it, but I simply just don't have the time to do it. So I barely have enough time to, you know, keep up on my websites and stuff because, you know, it's something it's hard to for you guys to always remember. But unlike other people that just stream and do videos, I also have a completely different side of, say, making guides and stuff. So there's a reason why I've seen dozens of people doing like weak spot guides, map strategies and stuff, and they have come and gone. I've been really the only one, at least on the English speaking side, to not like completely give up and stop doing guides. Outside of, there are a few people that do, there's like these random websites that put up weak spot guides and strategies, and all it is like the very basic, just a picture of them scribbling in paint on something. It takes me anywhere from an hour to like 4 hours to do an individual guide because I go down to the finest detail. Hello, Vendetta and Scandora. I do not have the Object 263. There's a tank request list underneath this video here in the video description of all the tanks I can play. Yeah, I know it doesn't require me to do it. It's just, I think that most people in Van, you know, you guys are welcome to do it. That's why I made there's a Vanamir spot on Discord now for the clan. If you guys want to coordinate stuff, it's just, me personally, I don't have any interest in that side of World Tanks anymore. Oh god, our E5. Nope, he does not have a lot of HP. Yep, and I knew that was coming. Better for me to get a shot off than run and not get any damage off, but yeah. I was trying to help our E5, but he pushed out a little bit too soon and lost all of his HP. Unfortunately, his bat chat Just driving around like a maniac and no one's able to freaking hit him. Oh god. There we go, we got him at least. This ST1's about to get smacked. And of course I missed. Thank you very much for play. We'd see you, Mojo. And hello, Victor. Nice to see you. I can do the 121. Yes, I do have that tank. Alright. Time to just focus here. Yeah, I kind of wish I could make clickable URLs on the video while you're watching the live stream, but I can't. It would make it a little bit easier to. Oh god, how are you that goddamn lucky? It still should have went through. That should have killed him. I don't know how that didn't do damage to him, but yep, I didn't exactly hit him in the best spot, but it shouldn't have mattered there. And alas, some people are just luckier than others sometimes. Well, I'm glad that you're very optimistic, IS7. I know we're probably gonna lose here, but yeah, that was a poor shot there. I don't know why I shot that. It's just frustrating because we lost a lot of people. For it looked like no reason. Yeah, I missed that shot. Whatever. I'm getting annoyed here because I definitely didn't do the best I could have, but we lost so much HP for no reason very early on in the match, just from people driving out in spots where they got shot by their arty, shot from every which way, and it just makes it really hard to come back from that. It's just, yeah. Oh well. Shit happens though. So T-32. After this, I'm gonna do a few more tanks I need to grind. Then I'll get to the request list again. Hello, Slow. Nice to see you. Okay. But as far as the request list, I still have the 215B, Type 61, Scorpion G, KB2, and the 121. I guess I might actually head to the hill even though I'm in a T-32. Maybe not. Maybe I'll stick it out down low here. It just depends on how many people are gonna go up on the hill. Yeah, maybe I'll go up there though. We can't just have one Comet and maybe a Super Pershing. What gun? Thank you, Slow, for the subscription. The 105. Really, it's the only gun that you should use. There is the option of the 90mm, but the only reason you'd use that is if you chuck 100% gold rounds out of it. And does anybody really want to do that outside of the people that show off while streaming? That, like, there's a couple people I've seen that run, like, I won't name them, but there's someone that runs 100% premium rounds in a T110E4. Like, are you freaking kidding me? You don't need 100%. He doesn't even carry any AP or HE. Maybe one HE, but no standard AP rounds. Like, there's people like that, in which case the 90mm is better, but you're gonna bleed credits for no reason. You're better off just using the 105. I have no idea, Floyd. Really, that's one of the things where if it's not in the calendar, on the official website or there's an announcement. Nobody really knows outside of Wargaming. At least we got out their T-30. That's very nice. Wonder if we'll be able to capitalize on it. Comment, I don't know why you're still poking out there. I'm just double checking to make sure that guy isn't able to hit me. I do have to worry about Artie and a few other things. Ooh, very nice shot, T-30. I assume that was a T-30. It's just that helps me out quite a bit here. Yep, I see a Tiger 1 throwing APCR, so yeah, that's not good. Oh god, I got myself into quite a bit of a pickle here. Yep. Oh, awesome. Gotta love ammo racks that save you. Alright, you pretty much have the hill here. Just waiting. Yep, I got my super Pershing up. God, they have an IS-3 now over here. Here's their Artie. Alright, at least I got them not pushing up here. I just wanted to spot that Yag Panther over there to kill him, but yep. Unfortunately, there's that guy there. Now I'm racked. Awesome. This is where our team, if we just push up here, there's no way that they could beat us, but the longer we wait, the more wiggle room we give them. I'm just gonna honestly go off the hill here. I can't fight both of those guys, especially without full ammo rack there. Most likely Floyd. That's how it always happens. But yeah, people use, like, I see people now trying to make like guides on stuff on like different configurations for tanks, and the T-32 often comes up with the 90mm. The only reason it's even considered is the premium rounds, because most times, like, I wrote it a while ago, but it's, oh god, I'm so lucky I did not die there, and I'm lucky I actually hit that. Why alpha is more important than DPM most times. It's the case where I would say if the DPM is within, say, like 400 or 500 sometimes on a tank, you're better off going with the higher alpha gun if it has, you know, comparable accuracy, penetration, stuff like that. It's just you rarely get the full DPM out of any tank, and usually the DPM guns have less penetration. This is not always the case, but alpha typically beats DPM most of the time, and most engagements start with tanks having both of their guns loaded, so it shifts alpha over DPM for the first for most engagements 20-30 seconds. The higher alpha gun actually does more damage than the higher DPM gun, and usually you can destroy a tank in about 30 seconds or so, given the specific tank tier, stuff like that. So yeah, there's that. Pretty decent match though. Master Badge 2nd class, steel wall. Did a little bit of damage, but for T-32 I'll take that. Luckily they're down here. These guys didn't exactly do much, and they're their heavy hitters. Alright, so I need to get a couple more doubles done here. I got the E50 Indian Panzer done. Type 4. I also need to get the... Let's hop into the Emil here. So I guess I should pop off another one of these. No thank you, Nerodol. It's like, usually I don't mind people plugging other channels as long as you're, you know, actually contributing to the discussion. But, yeah. Yeah, pretty much that. Like, honestly, if someone comes and, like, either says something to me, like either message me and stuff, typically I'm pretty open to things. Or, you know, say someone's, I forget who it was, but there's somebody who, they don't watch the stream as much. Say, like, I think it was Raging Phoenix. He made a few videos and stuff on his YouTube channel, and there was someone called, he pops in from now and again, Pancake Wars. He made, like, claymation stuff. He watched the stream, he was participating in chat, and he was like, hey, why don't you guys check out my videos? I looked at them. Like, I think a few other people did too. Like, stuff like that, no problem. Just coming in, though, and saying, subscribe to my channel, and stuff like that. No. I don't even think anybody even, you know, looks at that, you know? But it's just one of those things where it's better to actually participate, and you know, if you asked me, I would have plugged your channel for you. It's like that's like Klaus stopped in last stream. Him and I have talked a bit before. Oof. Ah, God. This is not going to be good. I'm going to try to get up here to... Too late. Why do people hop out like that? The main reason I went up here, I should have been in the south here with the gun depression on this, is I felt like my team needed an extra tank up here, but it's probably going to end up with me not being utilized that much. Actually thinking of actually running away. I think I'll actually be better off in the south, believe it or not. I should have went there in the beginning, but now with the T-57 out, we're not going to push this flank, so... So where that 1390 is, I can get shots here if they push through that way. This T-57 is very close. Come on, come on, come on. Of course he pulled back once I actually got down here far enough. I do have to be wary of artillery. This Emil 2 looks like he needs a little helping hand now. Shit, and of course just the... never mind. I was like, just as I move, the T-57 moves back up. For whatever reason, though, my Emil games are all over the place. They're either really good or completely terrible. There's like no in between for me in this tank. Alright, I didn't think that the 1390 was going to pop down, but if he is... It's just I don't really feel like fighting against a tortoise here. The tortoise can pen my... Even if the tortoise gets moved down, that helps us. Tortoise can pen my turret. Can't pen the Emil's 2 turret as much, but it can definitely penetrate mine. Ah, shit. Why did you push up? No! Oh, he's dead. That was a big gaffe there. He's probably like, God fucking damn it, another autoloader. There's an E50M back here. I'll take one more shot at him before... I know I'm gonna get hit by... Ah, shit. Thankfully... Yep. I was like, thankfully the tourist didn't hit me, but Artie, direct hit. That's my fault, though. I definitely was playing with fire, pushing out as far as I did. I did not expect an E50M, no. Oh, well. I didn't expect our Emil 2 to push up like that either with his HP. So, anyway, let me try to get my one other Swedish double here, and then I'll get back to the requests. I still have, you know, about an hour and a half here as far as the stream goes. I can go a little bit longer today too, if, you know, I still have some tanks to play. Just can't go too long because Levi's probably gonna start glaring at me like he is now. I'm gonna go outside because it's pretty nice out. We have a bunch of like showers and stuff on and off today, but him and I have been working outside quite a bit. I think I made a little bit too many little garden beds and stuff around my house. I'm going through the whole weed infestation of the spring problem. Alright. I really don't like playing this tank on this map. It's a pretty good map for this type of tank, but I find myself not picking the right spot to go to. Sorry, Pershing. I knew I was kind of blocking you there. It's just hopefully Artie doesn't delete me. I just have this M41 out here spotting, so I might be able to get a cheap shot or two over on this flank. It doesn't look like it. He's gonna take a lot of damage there. I don't want to sit too close to the KV-13 because if he fires, he's gonna be lit up. Thank you very much, Dana, for the tip. Levi thanks you. He's probably gonna hate us, but he has to go back to the groomer here in another week or two. It's just this time of year we have to keep him really short because he just overheats so easily. It's one downside of living in New Jersey is the freaking humidity sucks balls here. Sorry, I guess I had to say that. It's pretty much the best statement for that. That's why I love winter so much, because you don't have 100% humidity like every single day. Hello, Emil. They're not overpowered at all, no. Like, if you've ever played them for any amount of time, they don't perform on probably half the maps, and they're really one-dimensional as far as their role goes. They're very easy to work around as long as you know, don't drive in front of them at long range, more or less. Already can one-shot them. You know, it's just, there's a lot of negatives to them, to where that's why their guns on paper and their camouflage seems so broken sometimes, but really it's not. I kind of wish that, like, take for example, if they had guns, say, that worked like the E25 and didn't have siege mode, they would be, I would say, a tad bit broken if they performed like other TDs that had a, you know, a gun that can move a little bit left, right, up, down without siege mode. They'd be a little bit broken then. But with siege mode, I kind of wish that they would add it to the E25, since technically it did have it historically, I believe. That would balance the E25 out, just because it makes a huge difference between how a tank plays. Some positive as far as the gun depression over hills, but mostly negative because it makes you very vulnerable to taking damage. and having to swap in and out. Come on, guys. Come on, push. Every freaking match, I gotta like beg people to push out. It's getting annoying. Like, what are you guys, like, literally, what are they waiting for? Like, I'm probably gonna get killed here. Yeah, I just got hit by a freaking Borsig. But, like, I shouldn't have to be the one to fucking, excuse my language, push out here because my team is afraid to get looked at. It's like, now my driver's dead. Like, hello? Anybody? Pershing? There's nobody here. Like, what's my other computer just turned on? That's odd. I guess Ryan didn't turn it off. Thank you very much. Thanks for letting me know that my microphone died. It did that because I had to type in all caps to people. See you, foreplay. Yeah, usually whenever you guys can notice when I type in chat, I can sometimes mute myself. Go, we got that guy out. It's kind of bothering me that my other computer gets turned back on. But I'll fix that after this match here. I'm so glad that we won this though, because really all you guys missed when I was muted was me bitching about my teammates. So you didn't really miss much. Goodbye. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit. Maybe I will. Here we go. Very nice. Pretty good amount of damage here. Thankfully, we won. It was like pulling teeth trying to get people to push. They were sitting on the side of the map with no enemies. Like, yeah. Hello, Synod. Nice to see you. Unfortunately, we lost Emil match, but yeah, top damage. It's just, you know, let me go turn my PC off here. There we go. You know, while the tier 8 to 10 Swedish TDs look broken as far as like their camouflage and their guns go, they really aren't. Like, if you look at their win percentages, they're not completely off the charts. You know, when you take a snapshot of the whole server, like I was mentioning it last time, really the most overpowered tanks right now are the Mouse, Type 5 Heavy. As far as standard tanks go, as far as their win rates, they're really high up there. The Swedish tanks, they're too one-dimensional to really achieve, say, overpoweredness, like brokenness. That's why, and I don't think too many tanks are, say, unbalanced. Like, I would say no tank in the game is overpowered, but I do think the mouse is broken as far as unbalanced, because the downsides it has its size and speed don't offset the armor and firepower it has now. Whereas, the Swedish TDs, they have really good firepower and camo, but they don't have good durability, nor do they perform well outside of a long range engagement. But it's kind of hard for me to explain that off the top of my head. Noxy, I like it. I don't think it's definitely not the easiest or best tank, I would say, in at least 50% of your matches. Like, take for example, getting on this map here, really you're kind of stuck either setting up here or very far back here. If Artie gets a whiff of you, you're dead. If a Hesh round from 183 hits you, you're dead. Stuff like that. It's just, they're easy to get around if an enemy knows how to counter you, but they can be very hard if you are behind a very good team. That gives you space to kind of stay hidden, use your gun, stuff like that. Now this matchup is going to be interesting for us. Our mouse does not look like he's coming over here. He's going to kind of maybe, nope, he's sitting in the base. Awesome. I don't know if he's AFK or what, but this is not good for us. We're not going to be able to push. Our 183 already got heshed. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Unfortunately, I had to kind of come out of my line over here. It just leaves us open. Okay, the tortoise is out there to get flanked. Well, it is frustrating not being able to spot one like that, but really with the indicators now, you can kind of tell where they're at. You got to work around them. All right. It's just, unfortunately, our mouse is finally, they're finally making their way up here. It's just, we can't push right now. The enemy put more tanks there early on. We already lost 3 tanks. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. Oh god. Ooh, Nelly. Thank you, Gro. Shit, now the IS-7 is pushing here. Should be able to, I thought I could get a shot on him. I'm gonna have to contend with this E5 though. I don't feel bad throwing APCR to E5s, so I'm just gonna go with that. I knew the 183 was still back there. However, I've got bigger problems right now. All right. All right. Yes, I'm not angled correctly, but got to get damage off here because we're still not out of this. I knew for whatever reason I was not going to get a good roll there. Come on, VK. Thank you very much. This is iffy. If he pens me with Hesh, I'm screwed. And of course, I don't pen him, and I just got splashed by Artie. Awesome. Come on, repair. I can push on him. And yep, the T-62A is behind us now, and the T-25 pilot. This VK, he should be able to take him out based off of how he was positioned. shit. And of course he died. Not to blame that on the VK, because I kind of left him out there to dry in a bit. This is... ah, crap. Nah, shit. I was not expecting that. It's just the 183, I could have killed him. But now I'm in a bad spot. Especially because Artie can still kind of splash me here. Alright, the grill has full HP. I can take one shot from the T-62A. I'm just waiting for this mouse to come up a little bit and the grill to start moving because I don't have any HP. Because we still have a minute to be able to reset. There we go. It's just better for me to sit there and wait. I might get hit here on my right side, but I'll take a little bit of a chance. Yeah, we know, we know. Ah. Come on. Here we go. I just wanted to gobble up those defender points. Very nice. He was down here. Hello, Scud. Nice to see you. I'll catch up on chat in a second, guys. Ah, he killed himself. Unfortunately, I do not speak Russian. Whoever is... I think that's Russian. Let me translate this real quick. Or Greek. I do not speak Greek. It's not really even... I don't know what exactly you're saying. But, yeah. Unfortunately, we do not understand you. Neither does Google. Anyway, pretty decent match. Glad we won that. It was definitely iffy. But, yeah, you just got to be a little bit patient sometime. So we got the Type 61. Let's get into this little bugger. It takes up too much of your spare time. I feel the same way. Well, there's actually a pretty good amount of maps in World of Tanks. It's just, unfortunately, you know, if you play the game for so long, you kind of know them all. And it's just with the server only having a certain selection at any given time, like 5 to 8 or something you can play in a given like 2 or 3 hour period. It's just, you see the same maps in your play session and it gets kind of stale. But they did say they're bringing back, or working to bring back for PC, Port, Dragon Ridge, and I hope, what is the other one? Drawing a blank here. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. There's one other one they're supposed to be bringing back as well. It's gonna kill me. It was an Asian themed one. It wasn't Hidden Village. Yeah, oh well. Well, yeah, Pilsen's supposed to be rebalanced. Hopefully it comes in 9.18. We should see notes for 9.18 as far as the patch notes this week. Because the super test has started for it. I think yesterday or late last week the super test started for it. So we should start seeing stuff about that this week. I don't think they'd ever randomize the maps. I don't think they'll do that. It's, you know, it's a decent suggestion. People have had it before to have like 4 different variations of the same map, like just as far as little rocks and bush placements. But oh god, they put nobody. They put literally nobody in the south. Holy shit. Alrighty then. I'm just gonna head down this way. I don't think I'm gonna get another shot on him, so I'm not gonna bother. He's got counter batteried. South Coast, yes, that is one. It's another one. It was an Asian themed map. South Coast is set in the Mediterranean, I believe, actually. But fortunately, a Type 61 doesn't really have any armor. I don't blame him doing that. I probably would have done the same thing. Definitely not. Pearl River, that's the one, yes. I think they mentioned that as well. I don't think they'd ever bring Northwest back to... Oh, I just got penned by a T-49's HE round. The Type... Oh god. Shit. Sorry about that. Type 61 definitely is not a tank to get shot in. This one seems gung-ho about trying to shoot me. Yep, that's not a good... Granted, he was in a shitty spot with how his team's set up, but yeah. Oopsie daisy. That's what I get for looking at chat when I'm driving. Levi's in his begging mode too. He wants to go for another walk outside. Our new neighbors are finally close to finish renovating their house, so he's been a little bit more antsy than usual going outside to check what's kind of going on next door. This already should be my first shot here. Scorpion G. I don't want to ram him, but just in case he kind of tried to snapshot back towards my way. Wanted to get close so I could go around him if need be. There's a couple cat points here. But yeah, I would say Northwest. You know, it was an interesting map. I would honestly say that was probably the worst balanced map ever. Yeah. It was definitely telling. The northwest corner of the map was very important, but it was completely unbalanced between the sides. That and Severosk, I think. Severosk, something like that. I didn't really they pulled that from PC because it wasn't balanced either. Alright, let me just do these two here. Alright, so next up I got the Scorpion G for a request. So we got the Scorpion G, KV2, and the 121. See, I don't mind the same maps having slightly different, like, you know, like Roenberg, Winterberg, stuff like that. And Proc and Fiery Assailant. They are technically the same, but they did switch, you know, some bushes around between the two and the elevations in certain spots. I actually like Fiery Assailant over Proc. I won't even try Prokorovka. I can't even say the whole thing, but I would say I don't mind that. It's just hopefully with the updated matchmaking that they do, that they finally balance out how many times you can see maps like that, because it's treated in a way you see them more often. If they're both in the server queue for a map, you see them more often than other maps because they treat them like two completely different maps. Unless they changed that recently. I personally wouldn't mind, say, El Haluf here if they made one that's like a few minor changes and put a different like theme. Like, I don't know what other theme they could do, but like I'm completely fine with that because it does switch up little things if they move like a bush or raise an elevation a little bit, something like that. Well, Himmelsdorf and Winter Himmelsdorf, there is very minor differences as far as a few little areas that you can traverse through. I think in the center, unless I'm mistaken, that might just be encounter and standard. They do very minor differences between maps like that. I got kind of pulled into taking that shot. I wanted to set up where that Panther is, but yep. And of course I hit him right on his spaced armor. I just don't want to be on this corner because no armor is very hard to get shots off here unless your team applies pressure. See, I'm not good with R's, that's why I know I can't pronounce it. Can't even bounce a shot from him. Come on. Shoot him. Nope, he's waiting for me. I want him someone to shoot and pull him back. Like, the Lorraine can hit him. I know the Lorraine can hit him there. Okay, he pulled back. I think. Oh, Lord. Kind of surprised he was not seen. Oh, which SU-100Y, there's a new Russian Tier 8 premium that's getting tested as well. Or, wait, is it Tier 7? I think it's a Tier 8 TD. It's based off of the SU-100Y. Essentially, it has more armor. I believe the same gun in a sense, as far as the caliber, but definitely different gun stats. And it's got a fully functional turret on it. It looks completely hideous. It was actually a real proposal though, but they upped the armor values and the gun a bit, so it's not completely like semi-historical. It's made up in a sense, but it was a proposed design to give the SU-100Y chassis a turret. It looks completely hideous. Yeah, but it is being tested. At least it's not a Russian heavy tank. Another one of those premiums. Yeah, I do not want to push here. He does not want to push here, even though he is. Barely got that. Just pushing through that gap. It looks tempting, but most of the time, granted, their E25s aren't set up very well. You're just gonna die pushing there. Should be able to cheat a shot here. There we go. See, Spartacus. You're saying follow me. I can't follow you. Okay. I'm hoping he gets a little antsy because he doesn't see me anymore. And he pushes up. Huh, Lorraine got him. Thank you. Battle for Toronto. Oh, we guess, yeah. IS-3 shot though, so... I wanted to hit the Oni, but I was hoping I wouldn't get hit at all. Alright, with their E25s there, there's just an IS-6 we haven't seen. Oh god, he could be back here. It's just, I'll take a chance to get this Oni out. This could just end very, very badly. Oh, and I missed! Ah, no! How did I miss that? How did that work out too? Oh my god, I got so lucky there. Hello, Mr. Bone. Hey, I hit a little bump and I guess that's why I missed, but... Holy crap. I'm gonna try to spot a little bit for my team. Hey, little dog, stop licking. He's glared at me like, you're not supposed to pay attention to me. We just gave him a bath last night. His shampoo, it helps with his skin condition, but the day after he's a little bit, his skin's a little irritated. Whew. I'm just gonna use an HE shell after this. See ya, Hyper. Thanks for the subscription, and hopefully you have a good day. Oh, I hope I don't regret using HE. It's just if I hit him on the gun. Here we go. It's better than bouncing now. Well, yeah. Hell, I shoot scorpions too. They're big, no armor. Come on, guys. It's like there's Artie and 2 E25s. I'm scared of the E25 in this because they can frickin' rip me to shreds, but they're not that strong to take out every one of us as long as we don't act like idiots and not push on them. I'm moving out here because the Panther 2 is going on cap, and I'd rather spot the E25 if he comes back to shoot us. I just hope that he's not on my left. Knowing E25 drivers, they're just going to hide though and take the loss. He's probably still over here. Or not. Yeah, I guess they're just going to let us cap out. I am completely fine with that. Yeah, see, they're just going around finishing off people. Doesn't help them win. So, I'm never surprised that E25 drivers only play like for doing damage and kills and stuff rather than trying to win. So, anyway, good amount of damage. Yep, I'll definitely take that. Rather win than, you know, get a ton of damage and lose. Almost got my 4th crew skill. I only have 1 crew to go around all 4 of these TDs. Alright, so KV2 is the next tank up here. Well, you know, while wargaming, they do have map contests every now and again for designing your own. For as much as people can complain about wargaming not listening to players, you can, like, I wouldn't say that they're 100% gonna look at it and, like, implement it, but designing maps, you know, and posting them in those contests and stuff, it does, you know, it does do something, I feel like. Wargaming, while they don't always take the players' considerations in and implement them, that would be a complete mess at times because players aren't always they're not the best at making informed decisions in times. Like, hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I'm bad at explaining stuff sometimes, but, you know, I will give Wargaming a little bit of credit. They do at least try. It's mostly on the Russian and European servers that they look at things, but they do at least look at the official forums and interact with customers. Some other game companies are atrocious when it comes to that. Wargaming, not the best for NA, but at the very least, you know, they have taken ideas from the NA server and implemented them before. Anyway, Armus, I think won earlier on, like the first 3 or 4 matches I played in the 1390. I had like 7,700 assist damage and like 600 damage. But well, that's definitely important, Floyd. Yes, you can't play a game if you blue screen of death every time. I'm probably going to be picking up a new graphics card towards the end of the year here. Since I don't think mine's outdated in a sense, but I have a feeling towards the end of the year I might want to pick one up just so I can max every game out. We'll see though, it depends. I'd much rather spoil Levi. Oh god, I don't have gun elevation or depression there. I can play the bat chat, yes. Well, they are looking into actually making larger maps now, yes. They did state that semi-recently in a Q&A. I would say as far as larger maps though, they're talking about like maybe 20% larger than the largest one we have already, I believe. This KV2, yep. Let's say I'm just trying. I knew the KV2 was going to hit me. Trying to kill him because it frees up all these people and we can work as a team to kind of turn the corner here. Hello, Master Beast. Nice to see you. This is why I like playing the KV2 as a low tier. You still can do a lot of damage, and you just kind of help your team out where you can. Whereas other, like, say, tier 6s in this setting would be a little bit more hard-pressed to getting, like, consistent damage off. Ah, thank you, AMX. Granted, I pulled in front of you, but still. I wasn't exactly going that fast. Hello, Andre. You're such a nice person. Goodbye. Well, yes. As far as, you know, nothing that they say that first comes up, like looking into or developing, it always takes some time, yes, for them to implement it. However, since they've kind of backed off on the whole World of Tanks 2.0 thing, I will say that we will start seeing, you've kind of seen it, they've put out larger patches quickly. I would say in the last like 2 to 4 months it kind of has started picking up again. They put out a lot of content in a very fast manner when I first started the game. It looks like we're going to get back to that, so I would definitely be a little bit optimistic about Wargaming getting a lot of stuff done this year. It's just, I don't know where he's at, but he wasn't there. He might be a little bit over here. It's just I don't feel like pushing out. We're in a lead. Oh, I hit him there. Or at least it looks like I hit him. It was not a joke, no. Wargaming essentially was looking to... It wasn't called World of Tanks 2.0, but they were looking at expanding into a newer, not necessarily, say, like Armored Warfare, modern era tanks, but they were looking at making a successor to World of Tanks in some form. Basically another tank game, but they kind of scrapped that in a way. That's why we're seeing new graphics, basically a whole engine overhaul here in our World of Tanks, and you know, not a completely new game. Oh, I missed him. Shit. Oh, and he hit me. That lucky bastard. We're not out of the woods yet. But back when I heard last about it, it was under a very strict NDA, and it still is, because you know, they don't want people talking about it. It wasn't going to be released, at least for, say, from this time, like 2 years from now. I didn't really have any direct knowledge of it, but just piecing together what I kind of heard about it. I'm worried about the Cairnarvon. He's a goner. But I'm kind of glad Wargaming went this route, because it's easier just to update World of Tanks that we have now, keep it to where the low graphics settings still work on everyone's PCs, and basically improve the game through that way. Like take like World of Warcraft, something like that, where you're improving upon the same game instead of releasing, you know, a new game. So, well, yeah. There are definitely a lot of shooters, but there's nothing concrete about that. But Wargaming Seattle is working on a game like that, so you're gonna probably get that soon enough. It's not gonna be a World of game, but they are working on some sort of shooter. The last I heard about that, and I'm fairly sure it's Wargaming Seattle that's working on that. They're actually hiring, believe it or not. They still might be hiring. Which, I got an ace tanker. Awesome. I got 2 marks of excellence, too, finally. Pretty decent match, though. You know, I love playing the KV2 when I'm bottom tier. Because if you have at least a decent team, you get a crap ton of damage, because a lot of times you can just kind of slink in and out of the battle. And it's not like you have to, be like a true heavy tank and lead a push if you're top tier. Pretty decent fight, though. Next up, I have the 121 for a request. Let's get that sucker ready. I think I played it earlier. Yeah, I did. Don't think I did very well on it, though. But nonetheless, here we go. Let me just clip that little match out here. Thank you very much. Which, Abdul requested another Ace Tanker match. Thank you. You seem to get one every single stream. Hello, Graham. Nice to see you. See you're catching my stream today for a little bit. Since you missed the Dreadnought yesterday. I did stream that pretty much in the middle of the day, but that's the only free time I had. Well, to me, I think World of Tanks needs a little bit... They need more open maps. See you, Hyper. Thanks for watching. To me, I think it's a mistake if they add too much cover into every single map. There's a lot of maps are already corridory and provide too much safety at times, and it doesn't actually make gameplay, you know, more exciting. I like different maps. Like, hell, if they just put a flat map with nothing on it, it would be different. Would it be fun to play? Probably not, but yeah, I know what you're saying now. Yeah, I can play the Type 4. Like, after this, I don't have any more requests. I'm going till 12 my time here, at the very least, so I have at least 43 minutes left. I can't use my gun depression over there, but I'm just playing it a little bit safe, and I can't fight in the north in this. Unfortunately, this tank without gun depression, it's hard to play. What was I gonna say? I forget what I was gonna say, but I like different maps, even if not everyone, like the average player, plays them really correctly. It's still better than having this same thing every time. Shit, I shot a little bit too far onto the mantlet. I should have shot higher up there. Here we go. I don't have the Russian mediums. That's why I don't have the T-54 lightweight. I moved through all those lines before they're, you know, they actually had anything past the T-50 and T-50-2. Shit, he almost got me there. He's still gonna... Yeah, for whatever reason, it's always Abdul that requests the ace tanker matches. I think he just picks tanks that I do really good in sometimes. Or, you know, I guess fit well in for that specific day. Gun depression. Come to me. I can get to those requests, yes. I do still have to do some doubles, so I won't be able to do, you know, like a crap ton of requests here, but I can get to those ones. Please don't leave that E4 E1 Hunter. I'm completely fine by myself, even if I get whacked by this girl here. As long as I don't get ammo racked. I wasn't expecting the E100 to turn around, because had he not, they probably would have pushed a little bit harder. Oh shit, now I'm a little bit screwed. This bat still has one shot. Oh, he bounced. He has two shots, actually. A little bit surprised that nobody came around from the field side, though. The E3 is... Yeah, this grill is... I should have pushed up to kill the grill, because the bat chat isn't loaded. I'm just gonna hope this E3 gets around in time. The girl can HE me. Thank you very much, E3. That helped out a ton. Leopard got him. Here we go. Yeah, I can get to the T20 as well. Oh god. Oh yeah. And of course he hits me. Yeah. In a spot he actually could pen. I always get freaking uneven maps when I play the 121. I never get a goddamn like city map or something like that. Yeah, like most of the, honestly, looking at my tech trees here, I would say every single line that you see that I've done outside of the T-57, yeah, the T-57, and what other line changed? Like I got through this line before the AMX-30 as well. But yeah, every single line except for the T-57 line, I pretty much got through before they started adding, you know, higher tier light tanks in, higher tier SPGs, fleshing out some of the mid tiers on some certain lines. You know, I've been playing the game for so long that, you know, which I guess I should pick some crew skills here. I don't have enough to be able to get safe stowage right away, so I'll just go repair. Yeah, same with this. Very rare that you get to see me pick. Usually I just leave my crew skills going until I feel like I'll get smooth ride here. And finally, I might actually, with as much as you lose crew members in this, I might go with Jack of all trades, but it's just I'm going to be resetting my commander here because 6th Sense, I don't want to leave it as the second crew skill without it actually working because it takes me forever to get to it. And one of the loaders, I'll be resetting the safe stowage once I get that to 100%. So I either go with Jack of all trades because you can lose a lot of crew members in this, but I'll probably just go with repair. Yeah, we lost Feards, unfortunately. So I'll play the Type 4 here. After that, I'll do the T20, and then I can get to the Pershing and Cromwell. See, now this is a map I would like to play the 121 on, because literally the only spot you can't use your gun depression is this very small area over here. So, yeah. Why do the Japanese crews have to be so big, though? They're so expensive to get set up if you use gold. I don't know why he's complaining. Like, yes, this isn't the best arty map, but I find it pretty easy to hit people on this map in arty. It's just hard to stay alive if your team doesn't put people on the field and you stay out there, which is probably what he's going to do. Alright. Okay, we spotted their M53 quick. This is where the GW should be aiming right for that M53. M53... Yeah, the GW's almost loaded right now. Maybe he can't hit him. Whew, that was a nice shot. That was a really low roll, though, for 650 damage. Oh, awesome. I just got hit by a bat. And I just saw, and I'm already out here, so I can't pull back. We have an IS-4 sitting in the spawn, and my team's playing very, very safely, which does usually not bode well for me being out this far, and also for your team, because once you lose this little crossing point here, it's very hard to get it back. I was trying to track him, but hello? Literally, guys, move at least 100 meters up further. It's not rocket science. Yeah, no prototype hit me. At least our field is doing very well. Just we still need our IS-4 to just pop up a little bit. That's why I'm trying to get around to prevent this prototype from doing that. I think that's the best I'm gonna get. There we go. Now we got him kind of corralled in the little corner. There's a T-30. I should have hit him in the turret, but yeah. I was trying not to stay out there for too long. The prototype's right pissed at me. Granted, the other gun, I probably would have killed him by now if I had the other gun. It's not strong enough armor-wise. I would have been able to pen him twice and kill him. Alright. You can kill him. You can do it. You can do it. If not, if he keeps backing up, I'm just going to kill him here. Alright. So now we have... never mind. There's Panther 8.8. He's about to get turpified. I could die here. Brian, unfortunately I do not have the leopard one. No. Sorry about that. Not in the face. Just trying to, just in case he didn't kill him, I was trying to angle a little bit more because we're still tied here, surprisingly. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Whew. I didn't think it would be this close. Alright, the bat's moving now. Now we should be able to finish him off. We do have this RU back near the RD. Kind of feel bad for the SPG now. So he did get us 2 kills. Alright. I'm actually going to head this way because this VK is one-shottable. And if he pops out there, he's going to die. I should have shot him sooner. Oh well. I didn't want to hit my own guy, which is why I didn't do that, but sorry VK. Pretty good match though, 3,600 damage. Probably lost a bit of credits because I didn't do many high damage shots, but yep. So up next here I'm going to do the T20, then the Pershing, Cromwell. But Master Badge First Class. Yep. That guy's the only one that beat me damage wise. I only lost 7,000, I can live with that. See, I'm not playing for too much longer. I don't have a... I'm not going to do any other. So T20. I do have a tank request list. It's beneath the video here in the video description of all the tanks that I can play during the stream now, Brian. Hey, look, it's Pilsing again. You guys know where I'm going to go, that side. I do not like going out here. The rework for Pilsing should be out sometime soon now. They pretty much settled on the rework of basically the 8-0 line. And they found something that worked. I don't know why it hasn't come out yet, though. Unless they're waiting for the new graphic render. Yeah, you know, it really comes down to sometimes, like, you know, when it's like, say both sides have like 6 kills each, it can sometimes like, it's really close. Other times I'm like, shit, I'm scared that we're going to lose. Only because you got to look at the HP of tanks and see if they're like one-shottable, stuff like that. Hello, Kenneth. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm getting myself into too much trouble here. But yeah, for German mediums, I'm only up to the E50 and the Indian Panzer. It's just they're pushing hard on the field. I don't like going to the field, but I might have to end up going that way because we're just going to get rolled. Okay, let's roll with this side for now, though. It's not going to help if I go over there right now. Oop. I knew there was a TD going to be back here, and at least he doesn't have the big gun on him. Firefly pinging that much does not help your cause. Shit. Oh, I hate fighting AT-15As. I love that tank, but it's just, it's got a lot going for it. Really wish my guys would push out though, because yeah, I can't push this flank if, yeah, they don't push up. So I'm just gonna give up on it. I guess I'm gonna go back to the base. Should have went that way earlier, but I know the SU can see me anyway, so. First time lurker? That's alright, lurking. Yeah. Well, the Tiger 2, it gets pretty good once you get it upgraded. I would say starting out, though, it's very underpowered in a sense. Oh, IKV, do not run away from me. And he's running away from me. My team still hasn't made short work of that AT-15A. Here comes the massive blob. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Yep, I'm dead now. Yeah, really wish the IKV didn't run away, but we're screwed anyway because that whole flank died. That I would like the Tiger 1 and whatnot. Yeah. Oh god. Nothing I could have done there. I could have went to the field side, but I would have just been caught up in the basically in their push. Like more or less when you're faced against say a lemon train or whatever you want to call it. Basically one team putting say like 8 to 10 tanks on one side and rushing hard. You actually feed them if like we had like 4 players out there. They pushed a little bit too far out and you know, they didn't know that they were going to push that hard and they all died. You feed the fire when you just start pulling back to counter that. You really want to win the other flank that you're able to push first. Then you pull back as a team and you stop them. If you pull back too early, you don't win, you know, any other flank and you just get torn apart from every which way. It's just, that's what I was trying to do, but unfortunately my other side just, they never pushed. So that wasn't a bad match for a T20. That was just, you know, it was a bad teamwork on our part. Alrighty then. So after the Pershing here, I got the Cromwell. And I think I might have a tank or two I need to do doubles in. Or I'll pop back into like the E50 since I would like to get that Top Gun here soon. I mentioned a little bit earlier in the stream for anyone watching now that if you do check out over on the dailybounce.net, read a status report might also have it by now too. Chinese TDs have been added to the super test. So originally they're kind of slated to only be on the Chinese server. It looks like there's a possibility that every server is going to get them, which I think is the more likely of options for wargaming to do. Why make tanks if they're only going to be on one server? So it's just pretty interesting. They're essentially clones of Russian TDs in a sense. Think the Object 263 line more than the 268 line. Oh god. Just seeing if I could proxy spot that KV2, but he moved on. We got objects down here I gotta worry about. Let's see. We're gonna be... Oh god, and I'm tracked. I'm tracked again. I got no... Why aren't you guys shooting him? I'm just... Yep. I'm gonna have to play the Pershing again because I'm gonna die here. Like, there is no reason why that T-25-2 should have been able to come up and shoot me because we had a Skoda T40 there, and he was just backing up, letting that guy come around and shoot me even more. Oh well. I probably could have just lived with the ammo rack, but that's what happens when your team doesn't. They think more about themselves than helping out, you know, someone else that needs a little bit of help. Anyway, I'll hop back into the Pershing. This shit happens how I play sometimes. I put a little bit of faith in people that, you know, since I saw them on those. Basically, I had people behind me and in front of me to shoot down those lanes. I put a little bit of faith that they actually, you know, can suppress the enemy there. But if they back off just a pinch, that's when you die like that. Hello, J Dragon. Nice to see you. Well, I really just want to get the 10.5. A, because I rather had the higher alpha. But, you know, I'd like to get these grinds done. And that gets me one step closer to the E50M. You know, I'd like to finish these grinds. That way I can get some other tanks I want to buy back and then start new tank grinds. So, okay. I assume we're going to have people up there, so I'll head down this way. Pershing versus the pilot. I would say the Pershing's better, hands down. Yes, the pilot has a little bit better DPM, but the Pershing's more mobile, has a much stronger armor profile, especially on the turret. I think as far as those tanks go, you have the M26 and the M46 KR up there. Then you have the T25 pilot just below them. It's not that it's bad. It's just they're very, you know, comparable. It's just I'd rather have the better turret armor. I should have waited an extra second to start brawling. And these guys are too chicken shit to move out there too. We're about to lose our advantage, you know. They're about to pop up more tanks this way. This Tiger 1 makes me scared. I saw that their TDs were a little bit slower though, so that's why I wasn't too hesitant about pushing up. Shit, I don't want to go up here yet because my team's not pushing out. Come on. Come on. We can do it. If we sit here and wait, we're gonna die. Screw these people. Like, seriously. I can't stand teams right now that they're not pushing out. Oh, I hate the accuracy. Why can't I be in the comment? At least I set him on fire and he's got no fire extinguisher. I love people like that. Oh, thank God. And he's goner. Our other side got freaking torn to shreds. If he had a fire extinguisher, that Tiger 1 would have killed me. Hello, Landre? No? The AP buff, you know, it's definitely a good thing for the E100. It's still a pinch low, though, where I use a lot of heat because it would be a little bit more important, the AP buff, if there weren't so many premium rounds getting thrown around. But you still almost have to use a lot of heat in the E100 because you're just getting premium thrown at you like 75% of the time. That's the main problem with the E100 still. Oh, I had a shot. If this guy survives here, I have a feeling that we're going to lose because anything that big and unarmored sitting in the center should have died before he got out there. I might get killed here by a TD, but I'll take a little leap of faith. Ah, shit. One of them spotted me. Ooh, there's a Churchill gun carrier down in the ditch. Thought he was pointing at me at first, but nope. Ooh, I guess I almost shot him. Very nice. Not even gonna bother with that gun carrier just yet if he's aiming at me. If he's not aiming at me... Oh, he's flipped over. I don't know which way he's pointing at though. That's the problem. At least I can damage him here. I just don't want to be the idiot that drives right in front of him. You know? That would be an embarrassing way to die. Come on, accuracy. But yeah, like the AP definitely is usable now. It, you know, it was usable before, but oh god. Ooh, that damn tank. So I'd be more inclined to use AP on the E100 if I wasn't getting premium rounds chucked at me. Just because the heat is mostly the better option in most situations. Very nice. I'm blinded by the sun. I'm surprised they weren't able to push that other flank. Very nice. Pretty good match though so far in the Cromwell. 2,700 damage, 1,300 spotting. I don't know if that guy's still up there. I'll see if he's down this way. He can kill me in one shot, but he's not. But I'll pop back into the M26 Pershing. Sorry, dog, I'm not getting up yet. I know. Thank you for the subscription, Milan. Got an ace tanker though, high caliber as well. Yep, 2,700 damage. Pretty good match there. Thank you, people who do not carry fire extinguishers. I love people that don't. I know there's cases where using food and stuff, it's the better choice. But honestly, if he had a fire extinguisher there, we probably would have lost that match. But to each their own. I don't like taking risks like that, so. M26 Pershing. There we go. Let's get back into this little bugger. After this, I'm probably going to finish out with tanks I need to get doubles done or that I'm grinding now. Thank you very much. Okay. Hopefully we don't put too many people over here. That's another tank that's overperforming. The VK-100-01 and the Malshin. Nice camouflage, dude. See you, Graham. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the rest of your workday goes very well. I've actually got to do a couple stuff for the restaurant when I'm done streaming here too. I gotta order all of our bread and stuff coming in for the weekend. Can't forget to do that. Also can't forget to, might be seeing it here in a couple weeks, my dad re-gifted it. Like, he's like, oh, we're never going to do this. You can have it. Because Ryan and I do a lot of, like, gardening and stuff. But we're growing a bonsai tree right now. So that'll be interesting. I plan on putting it right next to me here eventually. If I get one shot at priority, I will clip a branch off of it. I'm just kidding. Poor thing probably wouldn't survive a week. Oh, don't feed into him. Yeah, unfortunately I'm missing him, but they're just we just lost so many people because of that. I didn't even think I could hit that Scorpion G. Yep, we just lost 3 tanks. It just, they spotted us and we just pushed straight into them. And now we gotta wait for them to screw up, which I hate when that is kind of the tactic I have to go with. I can't push because, like, this Hellcat's gonna find out. They have the advantage. I'm gonna try to stay out here, but yeah. Like, we're only down by 1 tank, but we lost 2 tanks that can spot for us. I don't want to get out here because it's hard for me to get damage out there. Yes, Tuesdays are, you know, my 3-hour stream. And that's why I don't want to put all of our eggs in one basket, KB85. It's one problem with the Pershing, though. It is a pinch inaccurate. Surprised he penned me, though. Since I saw that Strev moving up. It's just you don't push when the, you know, the enemy has a ton of people focused right on your location. And I can't repair my driver now. Doesn't help that the Panther 2, he's got the upgrade at 8.8, so he can cut through most of my armor. Even bits of my turret, unfortunately for me. Yep, this kind of went worst possible scenario, though. No. Okay. Ah, shit, I just screwed that up. That was the only chance I saw me surviving, is if I killed that Scorpion G with my first 2 shots. We're barely in this. Yep. If I stayed up, Scorpion G could have hit me. Pulled back, at least the Panther had a chance of not penning me, but oh well. Alrighty then. So I need to, I've got my doubles done for these. I'm just seeing if I missed any doubles on my Swedish tanks, which I did, because I am getting fairly close to the Emil too. Alright. Hey, it's Feards again. Yay. This is a map where Wargaming was actually looking to pull it out of the rotation because it's one of the more imbalanced maps. I think they could fix it if they just cut this area off a little bit, flattened it out a little bit, and made it more open. That way it's kind of mirrored more or less between the two. Possibly even move this a little bit over and make them a little bit of a town this way as well. Because I wouldn't pull it out completely. I like that this map's different, but it's a little bit too lopsided towards the other spawn, I believe, is the one that wins more compared to this one, because you have a lot less wiggle room on this side. This is a tier 10 match, so why don't I get a little bit of APCR premium to start out here. Alright, this is not going to end well if I don't get any help down this way. I don't want to head up to the tippy top up there. So if we lose this flank here, which I thought, it looks like I have the E100 and Type 5 with me. If we lose this flank, we're screwed. Whereas the north, you can kind of make do without it sometimes because it takes so long for the enemy to get through. Unfortunately, we have two TDs. Let's see if I can... Okay, Artie's hitting that E100 already. That's not good. Does not bode well for me either. Feel bad for the E100, but ain't nothing I can do to help him right now. Thank you for the subscription, Warzer. Don't push. Don't push. It's just we have our two TDs camping, which I honestly hate when people sit back there, but... It doesn't make sense to push into that many people, though. Like, we need people over here, don't get me wrong, but pushing into that amount of people, the other side has the advantage. Our north broke through, but it's going to be a little bit too late. I'm going to see if I can turn around and run away. At the very least, cause a lot of damage. I did a little bit, but we inflicted a bit on these guys as well. I think I can get up here. It's just I can't stay near the water's edge or else I'll be killed. I just need to fall back a little bit. Still not out of the woods yet, but we have a pretty good healthy lead. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to get isolated. It's looking like I can push up here now. We're capping them out. They took out a lot of those guys in the center too, which is nice. Oopsie daisy. Oh god. Ah, why did I shoot the back there? Oh well. I just drove past it a little bit too far. I should have shot his turret, actually. But I used all premium rounds this match, but if we win, great. If not, maybe I should have played a little bit more aggressive. This tank, I can't wait for the Emil 2. It gets a little bit better as far as the accuracy, aiming time goes. But I do like the Emil 1. It's just sometimes, even though you have a decent amount of pen, you can get trolled with your shots and you just miss completely. Please don't hit me. He hit me. That wasn't nice. Come on. There we go. Glad I got the double done on this. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a chore. But yeah, it's just one of those tanks. This plays more... It plays better the longer you have in a match to kind of get your damage off, stay at mid-range, work the enemy down. But if you fall behind early, it could be hard to do well in the Emil. Ooh, that was a risky shot. I'm surprised he took that. That could have ended very badly if he missed. Alright. I know, Levi. He's just like outside now. Pretty decent match for a tier 8 and a 10 now. And I used all premium, so I lost a bit of credits. Why don't I get to... I'll play the E50 just because I do want to get closer to this 10.5 centimeter. This might be my last match, depending on how long it takes. My next stream is going to be tomorrow, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm not going to change my streaming schedule on all the websites, forum posts, and the image here. But Thursday, I won't be streaming at 7 p.m. It's going to be at 8:30 p.m. I am going to schedule it. It will say it on the page when it will start. But I have a family event to go to. So I'm going to be streaming starting at 8:30, but I will be streaming a little bit longer. Instead of just 2 hours, I'm going to stream for like 2.5, 3 hours instead. And that's Thursday. So. Okie dokie. And depending on, I don't think I am today. Like yesterday, I streamed a game called Dreadnought for about an hour. I don't think I'm going to have time today, but you never know. You might see me pop on, a little bit later on in the day, like maybe 5, 6 p.m. Maybe. It's a big maybe. But I might stream a little bit of a different game, like Overwatch, World of Warplanes, or World of Warships, actually. We'll see. It depends on if I get done the guides, videos, and all my little chores around the house in a timely manner. Yes, I do speak English. Well, as far as platooning, I platoon on Thursdays now, if you're talking about then. Wednesdays, it's a solo stream. But yes, Thursday I can platoon if anybody is on and wants to platoon. I'm really hesitant. Their team is really turtling up here, which is hard to break in a public match from this side. It's just... yeah. And it's just really hard because people tend to push right through the center like my team is doing right now, and it's the worst possible thing that you could do. You need to turn this you need to turn this flank towards the enemy. It makes it a little bit harder for their TDs to hit you. Then you can kind of apply pressure to the center. Ooh, I actually tracked him. You're zipping around a little bit too much, M41. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's a little hard for me because, you know, often days I wake up at like 4 a.m. after I stream, so I can't stream too late anymore. But Thursday though, I'm making a little bit of a exception. Only because Friday I can go into work at 9 instead of 4. It's just this weekend. This weekend in Cape May is pretty slow, so I don't have to go in as early. Oh god. I don't have repair here, and this IS-3 is somehow hitting me. I don't even know how he hit me the last time. Just now I need my I need my team to spot, and I don't have spotters right now, unfortunately. Come on, Artie. Honestly, if our Artie had moved over here, would have had awesome shots. But, you know, why play... I don't know why people play French Artie that don't know how to maneuver around the map. And of course our Swedish Strev 103 decided just to sit in the back the whole time. Awesome. He can't even help me out. Oh god. Yep, I can't even run away. I guess my best bet is hoping that my Artie can help me here, but yeah, fat chance of me surviving this. Try to track, ram, maybe get a dead tank in front of me here because of this E4. Nope, I just got pushed out. But like, my Artie didn't even shoot over this way. Like, it's just depressing sometimes. Like, Mines is not that difficult of a map to work on. Save Lloyd. Potentially. I'm going to do one more match here because this match kind of sucked, but yeah, at least we did win M26 Pershing match. I'm a little bit surprised. Yeah, I thought we were going to lose that one. Yeah, I didn't exactly do the best, but yeah, we won it in the end somehow. Alright, so why don't I play... Why don't I finish the stream off, bear with me, with an SPG. This is one of the few times I did not get an SPG request today. I kind of feel like playing one right now. This is going to be my last battle, though. It's probably going to go horribly wrong, because usually when I pick an SPG and want to play it, I do terrible. But I kind of like playing SPGs on this map if my team doesn't lose a lot of tanks right off the bat. I do have a mission. I gotta destroy one SPG, cause 2,000 damage to enemy vehicles. I'm not gonna focus on SPGs right off the bat, only because they can hide in a lot of different areas on this map. I'm gonna try to get over this side. Unless both of my heavier tanks go over to the right. Only one is, so I'm just going to hide back here. My first shot usually is over this side, so no problem, Kenneth. Thanks for tuning in, since I know... was it your first stream? It's the first time I see you in chat, but it's always nice to see new faces. Oh god. Let's see, I need to not get killed by my SPGs. I'm gonna take a little bit extra time and get over to where I actually want to be. Just because we only have one T-54 over there, so with the T-92's accuracy, I'm not even gonna try to shoot over there right now. I won't get a clean shot. I'd much rather take a little bit extra time and actually hopefully set up this shot over here. Never mind. He's gonna zip on away. Oh lord, our KV-4 just got punched. Since it's your first time, bear with me if you have never seen me play an SPG. It can be horrifying sometimes. Very nice. Whew, I was like, did I just hit my dead T-54 and not miss by that much? Oh god, good. We got the E50 out and also the Skoda because I tracked them. Thank you for the subscription too, Kenneth. The reason I wanted to get over here is you get slightly better shots where this E75 is. T-92 doesn't have the best shell arc as far as how high it goes up, so it's a little hard to shoot over hills sometimes. Shit, don't move up. There we go. That's a nice hit. I'm gonna turn my attention back here. We'll see though, I might have to take out this E100. Or not E100, E75. It's kind of looking to be that way. That'll just open up this side a lot. Do I really want to shoot the Scorpion G? I guess I should. Alright, can I kill an SPG? I don't think I'm going to get the chance because I'm loading. I should have just been selfish and wait for them to spot the SPG. That's what was going through my head, but you know, if that Scorpion G was going to continually spot them, I would have kicked myself. Yep, he's dead. Now I'm just down to the bat chat. Yeah. Just my luck. Ah, shit, the bat chat's over here. No! He's still alive. If I only got... nah, I can't do my mission anymore. Ew, well. I'm actually gonna aim this away. Yep, this is gonna be my last one, but I'm still going. I was doing good up till then. I should have just stayed aiming over there. I would have been able to get that already and complete this mission because I only need 200 more damage. This is where the T-92 doesn't shine, is where you don't really know where you want to aim. It takes forever to aim in. I'd say that since they're gonna push out this type, I'm better off kind of aiming. Just need a little bit more right up this way. No problem. Thank you for watching, guys. Yeah, right in this area, or yeah, about A8. This is a small little divot back here that I actually really like to use. think I hit anything, but I don't think I'm going to get a shot before then anyway. If you pop one on cap and you have people pushing up, they're not going to be able to hit the cap. Our Type 4 is one-shottable, though. He's probably going to die before he even spots something. It's just they literally are playing to lose right now. I know not on purpose, but... it's a little frustrating. I keep making my way up here. Yep, we just lost another one. Sitting here is just going to make us lose the match. We had the numbers. Yeah, we had the numbers to push on them, and we just decided not to push and let them set up, and it's very difficult now for us to get this, honestly. Yeah, I can't hit him. Right, Type 4 kind of cleared that area. They're both... I have a feeling that they're all, right about there. Oh. They have no arty. Just play it safe. Let our arty get him out. They're probably not going to do that, but... nope. It's just... they should be able to kill him. I'm going to go after the Strev. Nope. I should have went after the grill. I thought they were going to kill him, but no. This is literally... it pains me to kill arty sometimes, or play arty. This grill should be sitting here, though. Oh, he just moved up a little bit. Very nice. That's why you don't run over objects when you have an SPG looking at you. This RU's probably going to come in and spot me, though. He spotted the T-30. Like, literally, just hide. Nice. I don't know where he went. Yeah, he didn't knock any trees down, so... there's that RU. Shit. Oh, that was such a good move by the ISU. I'm gonna try to get him. I don't think I got him. This is gonna be so frustrating to lose this if we do. be more concerned about them pushing through here right now. But this is I'm trying my damnedest, but unfortunately in the SPG you kind of have to rely on standard tanks sometimes. Shit. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, they killed our Ferdinand. We're gonna lose. Oh shit. Alright, you spotted me again here. And the Strev actually can shoot me through here. No, not my loader. That's my only chance. I'm dead. I shouldn't even have tried. Well, this is frustrating to lose. I tried, but that's what, if you have the advantage with tanks, like we're up by like three standard tanks at one point. They were just basically sitting right here. All we had to do was group up, make one push, just one push into them, and we would have won. Instead, everyone's like, oh, like you can't go this way. They got TDs and vision. All right, well, what are you gonna do? Sit there? They're not gonna push. They're not gonna push into us. So you just group up, push in one go, and you win. But if you dilly-dally, that's when you lose. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, very small chance I might pop on later for a stream, but tomorrow I'll be on 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I did blind hit somebody there because I only had like 1900 damage, I think, towards the end. But anyway, thanks again for watching. Lost a crap ton of credits here. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. If not, have a very good week. And my next early stream is going to be next Tuesday. So anyway, have a good one. See you guys around. Thanks.